Hi, welcome to week 5 of NFnL Picks, the show picking Steelers, Browns, Bills, a dog, and a coin toss. My name is Pat Ritz. Time to pick 'em. Steelers versus Cowboys. It's a rivalry that extends back to the days of America's bicentennial and the legendary Evel Knievel. Time for another round of America's team versus the Steel Curtain and that. Flash forward to 2024, where the surprising 2.5-point favorite Steelers will host Jerry's boys in the Burgh. Pittsburgh's defense took a beating last week, but still is number 2 in points against per game. Dallas's D gives up a lot of yards on the ground and 26 points per game. The Steelers' offense cracked the 24-point mark for the first time last week in a close loss. Dak's attack has done it twice. Pittsburgh's D will need to make CD skip and put Dak on his back. The Steelers are 14-16 all-time versus the Cowboys, but are 2-1 against them in Super Bowls. At home, the terrible towel reigns. Steelers to cover and win.
We're from the town with the great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Buffalo beatdown in Baltimore. What more is there to say? Well, how about it showed a weakness in the Bills' run defense, to be sure. All hail King Henry. Josh Allen, known as a running quarterback, did most of it behind the line of scrimmage, facing pressure from the Ravens all game. And now the Bills will head to Houston to take on the 1-point dog Texans. To be Stroud and clear, these teams seem pretty evenly matched as the spread shows, but one stat gets to the point of weakness for the Texans. They score way less on offense and give up a few more points per game than the Bills on D. And of course there's the Diggs revenge game factor, which I think helps the Bills. Cue the Mafia, I'm taking Bills to cover and win. The Footbahlin Clowns are still waiting for Deshaun Watson to play up to his contract, and they have yet to score 20 points in a game this season. This week they travel to the nation's capital to take on the surprising 3-point favorite Commies. Now this is a team that's been waiting, and new ownership might just be paying off. They now have a top 5 scoring offense thanks to rookie QB1 Jaden Daniels and crew. Meanwhile, Browns fans are probably wondering why they let Flacco go to Indy after a 4-1 late season surge to get them to the playoffs in 2023. Not to mention Baker Mayfield, who beat the Steelers in a playoff game as a Brown and is now 12-10 with the Bucs, beating the Eagles in a wild card game last year. Dude owns Pennsylvania. Watson, on the other hand, is 9-7 in 3 seasons. I'm looking for him to go 9-8 and put Stefanski in the hot seat. Commanders to cover and win. To the dog now. This week, the 7.5-point AZ Cards travel to the Bay Area to take on the Niners. San Fran continues to fall to the injury bug. Kyler, Connor, and Jr. seem ready to roll on another division rival. Stack the deck. I'm going with the Cardinals. For the coin toss, it's the 1-point dog Dolphins heading north to take on the Patriots. For this pick, heads I get the fish, tails I get the Pats. It's heads I get the fish. Alright, so let's take a look at last week's numbers. I went 1-4 on wins and 2-3 on spreads. For that, all I can say is yikes. I'll call that a D-. And I finally cracked a winner call in a Browns game for the first time this year. Hey, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear your picks and opinions. Plus, they all help the algorithm reach more people. And as always, remember, keep grinning and picking.